I think short hair is feminine, but in a very powerful way. During the cut, I had a moment of deep regret.
So stupid. People worry about it. Hey guys, welcome to the second episode of the Short Hair Show. Today Evelien is here, one of your channels and your favorites on Instagram as well. She just had a fresh cut. Welcome, thanks for joining. Thanks for taking the time to contribute on the show.
Of course, thanks for having me.
And we're going to have a little fun, have a little chat on short hair. Don't you guys forget to hit the red subscribe button down here, leave a blue thumbs up, and let me know what you think of the show down here in the comments as well. I got some feedback I shouldn't tap my cue cards too often on this desk, so I'll try to watch it. To start off, I have some prejudices or assumptions on short hair, and I'm going to shoot them at you and you can answer in which way you like.
Okay.
Ready for it?
Born ready.
Short hair isn't feminine.
Bullshit? Is that allowed to say?
Yeah, sure. Nonsense. Oh, why?
I think short hair is feminine, but in a very powerful way. Maybe not in the traditional sense of feminine, but femininity is much more than just being soft and elegant. And I mean, if you could feel how soft my hair is, you would change your mind too. So.
Oh, this is a direct call to you guys.
Definitely.
Wow, the second one. Short hair is just for lesbians, so you must be one.
Well, I love my men too. I do not consider myself a lesbian.
Cool. That's what a lot of followers actually get. I did drop some questions on Instagram and YouTube, like what are your assumptions or prejudices you got on short hair, and this was number one, not even close to the second one.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean,
but
happy to prove you wrong.
All those assumptions are done by
men.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Because the next one is men just like long hair.
Well, I mean, Shishay, my partner, is not on this show, but I know he loves the fact that I have short hair. And I think he has seen me grow from the moment my hair got shorter, that I just became much more myself, and he has only loved me more ever since.
Cool. See? These things are all bullshit.
Absolutely. Nonsense.
Nonsense. Short hair is just for soccer moms.
Well, not a mom and not a soccer player, so no, but I do think it's women maybe that want to be perceived as more powerful perhaps, or who see themselves as powerful, that get a little tired of everybody always putting this like traditional soft femininity, like, oh, you are a soft woman. It's like, no, we're badasses.
That's actually the next one. You must be tough and cold.
Well, fairly tough, I will give you that. I'm not cold at all. I think I'm a very, very warm and loving person, but I am a badass. So I like both. Both is good.
So we'll stop with the assumptions and prejudices. Now I have some questions on my cards, and see, there are a lot of cards, but to be honest, there are just two, and the rest are copies because I wanted to have a lot of cards to hold and tap. They noticed. The first one, how did you look with long hair? And I dropped this question to you before you got here, and I looked up a photo on Instagram, so I'll show it here. I stole it from your account, but it's public, so.
I think I looked a lot more innocent and looked a lot more cute in a more traditional way, I would say, because still cute, if I may say so.
I remember you wearing a bun all the time and just putting your hair up and
Yeah, I wore a bun a lot. I think I liked the idea of long hair, that you could do so much with it, but in the end I was always wearing it up, and it was getting in my way when studying and reading for school. So it wasn't actually that convenient. But it was convenient in the sense that you could just put it up and then you didn't have to deal with it.
Yeah, it's easy.
Yeah.
That's another assumption on short hair. It's so easy to wear and to...
That is so untrue.
Yeah, we'll get to that later on, but...
All right.
But that long hair, back to the long hair. Why did you decide to go short?
I think it was a little bit my first act of rebellion. I was looking for myself and trying to figure myself out, and for some reason I wasn't quite fitting in what I thought was expected of me. And this was a little like, okay, let's turn the steering wheel around, let's try something different. I cut my hair short for the first time when I was in Canada, right after I graduated from my bachelor's degree, and so this was very much a moment of discovering myself, being out there on my own for the first time, and I think this made the barrier a bit lower, so like even if my short hair would have not worked out, I didn't really know anybody, it was on the other side of the world, it was fine.
By the time you returned, it grew out a little and it's safe, and yeah.
Exactly. But I didn't let it, because once I did, like, I think it took me about 2 weeks to like get used to my own reflection. Like,
oh yeah, I can
seeing
imagine.
myself every time, it was so strange, but it was really a new person, but it was much more me than it was before. And that was a really good feeling.
It was much more me than it was before. That's cool, then you made the right decision. This one is from actually followers on YouTube, and we talked about a little. But what went through your mind prior and during the cut? The first one.
I think prior I was mainly just really excited that I was finally going to do it. Also very nervous, but in a good way, because it was going to be new, it's going to be different, and I'm always open to new and different. During the cut, I had a moment of deep regret.
Oh really?
Yeah, really. My hair was all wet and like stuck to my face, and it was getting shorter and shorter, and it just like I felt like I looked like a little boy who like dropped in the pool and got picked out again, and it was just like, oh my goodness, how is this ever gonna come together? So I had a moment of real despair
during the cut.
During the cut.
And when she was done, or he, I don't know.
Once she was done, I was really happy. I was really happy.
Oh,
like,
great.
Okay, luckily.
So no regret after the cut. You walked out feeling happy and comfortable. And,
yeah.
Well, maybe not comfortable, but
really excited.
it took some getting used to.
Yeah.
Cool. The next one is, how do you feel about the prejudices on having short hair?
I think I prefer them over traditional prejudices towards women. So I'd rather be called a soccer mom, or a lesbian, or a cold hard ass.
Or a Karen, actually, is on here as well. Oh.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. But I think I'd rather have that than being prejudiced to be always the soft and the gentle. And at some point that just gets kind of tiring, and you feel like you can't really make your own statements because everybody expects you to be nice. And I feel like this, I'd rather have the edge.
Oh really? The edge, yeah. The edge.
Yeah.
What's the biggest advantage of having short hair?
I think it makes me a little bit bolder. It makes me a little bit more confident. It makes me feel more empowered. Like I said, also because I feel more like myself. I feel like I can let the bold parts out more easily, and that I've become a little bit less sensitive towards prejudice, because I started doing my own thing. I started owning my own haircut and my own looks, and that was, especially for Evelien young, long time ago.
Oh, the puppy.
Really big deal.
Yeah, I can imagine. Like, well, not taking in everything people think, or you think people think.
Yeah.
That's actually the most difficult part.
Yeah, for sure. And at some point, people close around you have certain expectations of who you are, what you are going to do. And I think when you are young, most of us don't really know what we're going to do. And then it's easy to hold on to expectations, but it's scary to break them, because then if that doesn't work out, does that mean you did the bad thing? And somehow for me these two are very connected. Like, me going against the expectation of cutting my hair was like I said, my first little rebellious.
Yeah, the act of rebellion, yeah.
And that just
then a lot more follower. No, it's still. But we'll talk about that in a different show. No.
It's better.
Have you ever regretted cutting your hair off?
I think there are moments when I have a very fancy party, or I really loved curling my hair when it was long and having these like long, beautiful curls. I really, really like that, and sometimes I miss that, and just being able to like play with little braids. Those are things I miss sometimes, but
still.
Yeah, occasionally. Yeah.
You did at least you tried growing it out.
Yes.
Once.
I tried, but.
Failed miserably.
Yes.
No.
kind of, yeah.
And look at you now. No, just kidding. But you tried once and then found out the shortcut was better.
Yeah.
Or suited even better. Or...
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I like this part the most. Watch. That was card number 1. And like I told you, the rest is fake. So actually, just a couple of questions left.
Alright.
You still with us, guys? Actually, this one, our interview is going quite smooth because this question was answered a little bit as well at the start.
Okay.
How does your partner feel about your look, and is that important to you?
I mean, of course, I like it better when my partner likes the way I look, but in the end, I do it for me. I want to feel good about me first, and I want to put something out that I can feel good about. And if he doesn't like that, that is a real shame.
But it's his problem.
It's a him problem. So, but he luckily really loves it. He really likes the short hair. He really does.
I actually did a Q&A thing on Instagram yesterday. Like, drop your questions and I'll answer them, and I get 80 to 100 and I pick out 10 of the most common. Of if there are double questions, I'll answer one. And somebody said, did you ever had a mad husband at your door? I thought that's a bullshit question. And I answered with, no, I didn't. And then I was thinking about like there's so much craziness in this question, because why would somebody's husband be upset if somebody cut their hair off? I think that's stupid. I think you have a very different problem if you worry about your husband going to the hairdresser because he's upset somebody voluntarily cut off her hair. Just stupid.
Yeah, absolutely.
So actually this is a thing that lives. People adjust to their partners.
I can understand it, and especially if you've been in a long relationship and there's again a certain sense of expectation, or like you know that this is what your partner likes, then maybe you just fall into that comfort.
Yeah, and of course you can adapt a little and you can try some things, and you know, I would be upset if my wife went to the hairdresser and came home with long hair. That would be so crazy.
Reverse haircut. What happened?
Damn.
Yeah.
I would show her the door and visit the hairdresser to be very mad. No.
So you would be one of those angry husbands.
Yeah, definitely. No, it's so stupid. Yeah. But this is actually these questions. People worry about it. So let's hope we can end that a little. If you want to do it, do it.
It's your look. You are gorgeous. You are fierce. You're beautiful.
Yeah.
If he can't see that, or she can't see that, or they can see that, put them all in there.
Oh, you're very good at it.
I am very good.
Damn. Guys, I'm out of here. Here are the questions. Hey, how often do you get trims? Well, actually, I know.
Yeah, I think...
Not often enough. And she should visit every 3 to 4 weeks. And I tell her that every time, and it's been 8 weeks since the last cut, and it's way too long, and I'm upset now. So
you were upset because you don't even get to cut the long part. So.
Oh yeah, she didn't let me touch the top.
Not this time.
Now I'm angry. See, a lot of angry men around you like doing this. No, but every 6 weeks or so, 5 to 6 weeks, right?
Yeah, something like that. I just, and I mean, I usually also just give it a quick, like, little clean at home when I feel like it's just getting a bit fluffy and funny, and then, but then the rest is still fine, and you know, student budget, so gotta take it slow.
Yeah, I'm expensive. Sorry.
You're the best. What can we say? You pay for it.
Oh, those people are so annoyed with my stupid jokes. At least they're not dad jokes.
Very true. Very true. It could be worse.
We answered this one as well. Is it easier to style and maintain short hair than long hair?
No, absolutely not.
This is such good advertisement for short hair. Yeah, it's so hard to style. No, but it's more work.
Yeah, I think it's more work at very particular points. So like when I wash my hair and I go to bed at night and it's still wet, then I will get this like beautiful peacock on the back of my head, and I will not be able to get it down unless I make it wet again. Like,
Yeah, you have to wash it or at least rinse it out in the morning and blow dry it again. Yeah.
Exactly. So that is a real thing. But then once, like, what I do love is when I wash it during the day and then I have to go somewhere, within 15 minutes it's completely dry and then I can quickly do something with it and can get out of the house.
Yeah, it's not like it takes 2 hours to dry, style, use a curling iron or something.
No, exactly. Yeah. So in that sense, it is easier.
It's quicker.
It's quicker.
But you have to. That's the big difference, I guess.
Yeah.
With long hair, you can just put it up or run a brush through it and you're done. And with short hair, you have to style it. You can't go and
Yeah, exactly.
First world problems. Did you try to grow it out and how did that go? Well, we answered that one. That didn't end up very well.
Yeah, that did not go so well. I had a very, I felt like I was 6 again. I had like a proper palm tree like on my head. And I mean, at home that was funny, but outside I was like, oh my goodness, like, oh.
I do remember it when you came in with the palm tree and we got rid of that.
We did.
I'm done.
All right.
Here, the second one. And all these cards are just for here.
All done.
That's it?
All right.
Hey, this one's smoother than the brush during the cut.
True.
We had a big blooper with this one. Yeah. We found out it bounces.
Yeah. It's a bouncy brush.
Thanks for coming. Thanks for your time answering the questions. And I hope you guys liked it. Don't forget to hit this red subscribe button down here. Leave a blue thumbs up. See you in the next one. Let me know if you like these shows, if you have questions for Evelien, for me, anything.
Yes, let us know.
Yeah, well, thanks again. And see you guys in the next one.
All right.
We're out.